Have you ever looked around and wondered how everyone else seems to know where they're going, while you feel like you're just trying to figure things out? Some people appear confident. They know what they want. They seem to have direction. Meanwhile, millions of people wake up every morning asking questions they rarely say out loud. Am I on the right path? Am I wasting my life? What am I actually supposed to do? The strange thing is, this isn't just a problem for teenagers. People in their 20s and 40s feel it. Even people who have built successful careers sometimes discover that success isn't the same as direction. And that's because being busy isn't the same as knowing where you're going. We're living in the most connected generation in human history. We have unlimited information, unlimited advice, unlimited opportunities. Yet anxiety is increasing. Confusion is increasing. People have more choices than ever, and less clarity than ever. Why? Because information doesn't automatically produce wisdom. Knowing more is not the same as understanding yourself. From the moment we're born, people ask us what we want to become: a doctor, a lawyer, an engineer. But very few people stop to ask something even more important. Who are you? Not your job, not your degree, not your achievements, you. And perhaps that's where many of us begin to lose our way. The wrong questions. Most of us spend years asking questions like, what career should I choose? How can I make more money? How can I become successful? Those aren't bad questions, but they may not be the first questions. Imagine trying to build a house. You don't start with the roof. You start with the foundation. In the same way, many of us try to build successful lives before we've built a clear understanding of ourselves. So we chase opportunities. We compare ourselves with others. We imitate people we admire. And sometimes, we climb a ladder, only to discover it's leaning against the wrong wall. My turning point for years. I thought clarity would come from finding the perfect career, the perfect opportunity, the perfect plan. I believed that somewhere out there had to be one answer that would suddenly make everything make sense. So I kept searching, reading, learning, reflecting, making mistakes, starting over, asking questions, trying to understand not only the world, but my place within it. And slowly, I realized something that changed everything. Clarity doesn't come from finding one magical answer. It comes from answering a series of questions. The same questions every human being eventually has to face. Not because someone tells us to ask them, but because life eventually asks them for us. The realization looking back, I realized something surprising. The people who seemed to have direction weren't necessarily smarter than everyone else. They weren't always more talented. Many weren't even more successful. But they had something many people never develop: clarity. And clarity changes everything. It changes the decisions you make, the relationships you build, the opportunities you pursue, the goals you set, even the way you define success. Without clarity, every path looks equally attractive. With clarity, you begin to know which paths are worth walking away from. So what are these questions? They're not secret. They're not complicated. But they're rarely taught. Not in school. Not at work. Sometimes not even at home. Yet every meaningful life eventually answers them. Over the next episodes, we're going to explore them together. Not as quick motivational advice, not as formulas for instant success, but as a framework for thinking more clearly about your life. Because before you decide what to do, you need to understand who you are. And before you can discover your purpose, you must first discover yourself. In the next episode, we begin with the 7 questions that have helped countless people, including me, move from confusion to clarity. They won't answer every question you'll ever have, but they may help you start asking the right ones. Because sometimes, the quality of your life depends on the quality of the questions you ask. the conversation doesn't end here. Subscribe to The Reality Question and join us as we continue exploring the questions that shape our understanding of life, truth, and reality. Stay curious. Keep seeking. Keep questioning. Because every answer begins with a question. And every question brings us closer to reality. This is The Reality Question. Discover reality.